If you want 2026 to crush you, keep doing what everyone else is doing. Wake up distracted, react to everything, chase motivation, scroll until your brain is numb, argue with strangers, avoid discomfort, panic about the future, want more than you need, depend on things you cannot control. That path is crowded, loud, weak. But if you want 2026 to forge you, if you want to walk through the year colder, sharper, harder to manipulate, harder to break, then you need rules. Not goals, not vision boards, rules. The Stoics did not rely on emotion. They built internal law, a personal code that held even when everything collapsed. Here are 6 Stoic rules that can upgrade your 2026 in a way motivation never will. These rules are simple. They are also unforgiving, and that is exactly why they work. Rule 1. Stop having an opinion about everything. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Remember, you always have the power to have no opinion." That single line is nuclear in the modern world. You are being attacked daily by information warfare, news cycles designed to outrage you, social media engineered to hijack your emotions, endless debates that produce nothing but exhaustion. Every opinion costs you focus. Every reaction drains your nervous system. Every emotional spike weakens your ability to think clearly the next day. Strong men are not reactive, they are selective. Picture a seasoned general watching chaos unfold. He does not shout at every movement. He waits, he observes, he chooses when to act. Most things do not deserve your judgment. They are not asking for it. They do not improve your life by engaging with them. In 2026, practice strategic indifference. Let people argue. Let trends pass. Let outrage burn itself out. Silence is not weakness. Silence is insulation. It keeps your mind clean in a filthy environment. Rule 2. Treat time like a weapon, not a resource. Seneca warned, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. Time is not money. You can earn money back. You cannot recover a wasted year. Yet men give their time away casually. Endless conversations, endless scrolling, endless obligations they never questioned. I once watched 2 men work the same job, same hours, same pay. One spent breaks complaining, gossiping, checking his phone. The other read, planned, stayed quiet, left early when possible. 5 years later, one was still stuck. The other had built leverage and escaped. Your calendar is a mirror of your future. If it is filled with noise, your life will be noisy. If it is disciplined, your life will compound. In 2026, become ruthless with your hours. Not angry, not frantic, precise. Say no without explanation. Leave conversations early. Cut low-value habits aggressively. Every hour you reclaim strengthens you. Every hour you waste weakens you. Rule 3. Seek discomfort on purpose. This is where most men break. Seneca deliberately trained poverty. He slept on the floor, ate bland food, wore rough clothing, not because he enjoyed suffering, but because he wanted to eliminate fear at the root. Comfort creates fragility. Fragility breeds anxiety. When your life is built entirely on ease, you become terrified of losing it, and that fear quietly starts making your decisions for you. In 2026, you reverse this pattern intentionally. Cold exposure, brutal training, long stretches alone with your thoughts, doing the task you keep avoiding, speaking when your voice wants to hide, walking away even when it costs you socially. Think of Guts dragging his massive sword through hell. Think of Batman training in isolation with no applause. Strength is built where comfort dies. When you voluntarily suffer, life loses leverage over you. You stop negotiating with fear. You discover you can survive far more than you imagined, and that knowledge changes how you stand, how you speak, and how you move through the world. Rule 4. Do good quietly every single day. Stoicism is not selfish self-improvement, it is disciplined usefulness. Marcus Aurelius returned to this idea again and again. Power was never about ego or domination. Power was responsibility. The responsibility to leave things better than you found them. If you want a strong year, you must become a man whose presence stabilizes the room, not poisons it. Do one good thing every day, no matter how small. Help without announcing it. Teach without chasing status. Protect without flexing. Give value without expecting repayment. I once knew a man who never spoke about his kindness. He fixed problems in silence and carried burdens no one saw. Years later, when his life collapsed, help arrived from directions he never expected. Character creates invisible allies long before you need them. Goodness is not weakness. It is long-term strategy. It builds trust. It builds reputation. Most importantly, it builds self-respect. In a dark year, be the man who adds light without demanding applause. Rule 5. Do not suffer twice. Seneca said, "He who suffers before it is necessary suffers more than is necessary." Most pain today is self-inflicted. It lives in the future, not in reality. It is rehearsed over and over in the mind like a bad movie you refuse to turn off. What if I fail? What if they leave? What if everything collapses? None of this is happening right now. This kind of mental rehearsal does not make you stronger. It drains you. It steals sleep. It dulls judgment. Stoicism teaches readiness, not panic. You prepare your skills. You strengthen your body. You sharpen your mind. Then you stay grounded in the present. When problems arrive, you move. You do not spiral. You do not emotionally implode. Think of Kratos or John Wick. When chaos hits, there is no complaint, no hesitation, no drama, only action. In 2026, intercept anxious thoughts early. Ask one brutal question. Is this happening right now? If not, return to the moment. That is where your power actually lives. Rule 6. Want less, move freer. Epictetus said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." Most men today are quietly enslaved by desire. More approval, more money, more attention, more comfort, more validation from people who do not even know them. That constant hunger makes you predictable, easy to pressure, easy to manipulate, weak under stress. When your happiness depends on outcomes you cannot control, you are standing on unstable ground. One bad event and everything shakes. Stoicism teaches you to lower the floor, not raise the ceiling. Reduce your baseline, appreciate what you already have. Train gratitude like a muscle, not a mood that comes and goes. This does not kill ambition, it sharpens it. When you need less, you negotiate from strength. You walk away from bad deals without fear. You take calculated risks without desperation. You stop begging life to cooperate. The calmest man in the room is usually the most powerful because he is not hungry for approval and he is not desperate. These 6 rules are not philosophy for thinkers. They are tools for survivors. They are meant to be used under pressure, in chaos, not admired safely from a distance. Most people will ignore them. They will chase stimulation, react emotionally, avoid hardship, panic early, want endlessly. They will live on impulse and mistake it for freedom, never realizing how controlled they are. You do not have to follow that path. If you live by these rules in 2026, something unsettling will happen. While others complain, you adapt. While others panic, you move with clarity. While others break, you hold the line without flinching. Not because life got easier, but because you became harder to shake, stronger, sharper, calmer as pressure rises. Thank you for watching. Join my free newsletter if you want more raw, uncut wisdom. And if this message hit, make sure you like and subscribe. I will see you in the next one.